1. Pancake Timelines. You can open 2 timelines at the same time. An advantage of this is that you can drag your selections to your edit timeline. I'll show you how to do this. Check Display Stacked Timelines to see all the open timelines. So start with only this timeline open. Now when you click on this icon on the right, you can see that it opens a new timeline. Here you can select your edit timeline, for example. Now you can easily drag a clip from one timeline to another. It's the same clip, it's just less zoomed in on the timeline. So like this, you can start editing. Tip: when you want to be sure if a clip is already used, before dragging it to the edit page, you can give it a color. When you want to close it, click this icon. 2. Plugins. Includes Dehancer Publicity. I only use one plugin, which is Dehancer. Currently you can download and try a free test version. I went from this without Dehancer to this with Dehancer, or from this to this. Once installed, you can find Dehancer in Effects, and with all these extra functions you can enhance your color grading. I can for example get rid of this brown background color. For another example, the plugin also contains a lot of film looks. If you'd like to buy it, you can buy it for lifetime for your preferred software. You get 10% off with TIM20. There's also an option to get a package with monthly or annually payment. The promo code TIM20 also works for these packages, and here you can check what is included. There's also a lot of extras, for example a mobile video editor for iPhone and iPad with the same effects as the desktop plugin. 3. Trim edit mode. Let's say we want to trim a clip on the left and on the right. When you trim it, it leaves gaps. This problem is solved if you enable the trim edit mode here. Same principle, no gaps. 4. Trim start and trim end shortcut. You can also immediately close the gaps with shortcuts. Here in keyboard customization, search for trim start. You can assign a key to this function. For me it's the caret key. Now search for trim end and also assign a key to this. I use the dollar key. So when I press caret with the clip selected, the left part is going to be trimmed off. With dollar, the same but for the right part. But now there are still gaps. Well, if you double press the caret key without the clip selected, the gap is going to be closed automatically. Same for double pressing the dollar key. I use this method all the time. 5. Alpha channels. With alpha channels you can create really cool things. I'm going to learn you how you can create something like this, or like this. Okay, so this is the starting position. On video track 1 we just have some text, with enters between the lines. And on video track 2 we have a PNG image of a woman with a transparent background. So we are going to create an alpha channel of the text. Here in settings, you can change the composite mode to alpha. Now you're going to use the woman as a foreground. So here in settings, change the composite mode to foreground. And that's as simple as it is. You can also switch the alpha and the foreground. So let's place the text on foreground and the woman on alpha. Now switch the 2 tracks and you have this. 6. Adjustment clips for color grading and position. I have here an edit. Let's say that I want to make everything black and white. What you can do then is use an adjustment clip or adjustment layer to search for it and drag it to the timeline, on top of all the clips. Stretch it out so that it covers everything. And now in the color grading you can see the adjustment clip here. If you drag the saturation down on this clip, then all clips will be black and white. Whatever that you adjust on the adjustment clip, it will be applied to all clips. For some editing software, adjustment clips only work for color grading. Within DaVinci Resolve you can use the adjustment clip as well for tools in the inspector, like zoom or position. So everything that is underneath the adjustment clip will undergo the effects of the adjustment clip. 7. Clip selections. With Ctrl plus A you can select everything on the timeline. With Alt plus Y you can select everything to the right of the timeline indicator. With Ctrl plus Alt plus Y you can select everything to the left of the timeline indicator. For example, when you want to delete this clip, you can use Alt plus Y and then move the selection to the left.